Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you are fine. In our lecture today, we will define and know about sound poetic devices. So this lecture will include sound poetic devices, definition, types that are alteration, assonance, onomatopoeia, and rhyme and rhythm. Moving on to the definition of sound poetic devices. So, what are sound poetic devices? Well, they are poetic devices, that is to say, figures of speech, which can be clustered or juxtaposed to achieve specific kinds of effects when we hear them. Now, what are the types of sound poetic devices? Well, actually, sound poetic devices can be divided into main types like alteration, assonance, onomatopoeia, rhyme, and rhythm. Accordingly, we will begin with the sound poetic device alteration. What is an alteration? Well, alteration is the repetition of the same consonant sounds at the frequent intervals. These sounds, however, may occur at the beginning of the words or within the words. It is used to reinforce meaning and also for better musical effects. So sound devices can be divided into many types. One of the types called alteration. Alteration means the repetition of the same consonant sounds. Okay? These sounds can occur either at the beginning of the words or within the words. The function of alteration is to reinforce meaning and to give better musical effect. An example for alteration, we have Coleridge's poem, The Ancient Mariner. The fair breeze below the white foam flew. The furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into that silent sea. And then we have day after day, day after day. Here, as you can notice, we have a repetition of the same consonants like fe, fair, foam, flew, furrow, follow, free, first. Also, we have a repetition of the sound pe, below, breeze, burst, and the repetition of the sound de, and day, 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 day. Here, the consonant sounds fe, be, de, repeated, and they all came at the beginning of the words. And now we have the explanation of the use of alteration in these lines. So as I have just said, we have the sounds be and fe, represented by the letters B's and F's. So in these lines, the repeated B's and F's here make the lines run quickly and give the impression of a ship traveling at high speed. So when I will read these lines, I will read them quickly. The fair breeze below, the white foam flew, the furrow followed free. We were the first that ever burst into the silent sea. Also, we have the sound D, represented by the letter D. In the line, day after day, day after day, with its repeated D sound, suggests both monotony and immobility. Now moving on to the second type of the sound poetic devices called assonance. So what is an assonance? Well, it is the repetition of similar vowel sounds followed by different consonant sounds in stressed syllables or words. So here we have repetition of similar vowel sounds. However, these vowel sounds should be followed by different consonant sounds in stressed syllables or words. What does this mean? Now we will know in the next example. And now we have a literary example for assonance from Swinburne's Dolores. Cold eyelids that hide like a jewel, hard eyes that grow so for an hour. Here in these two lines, I have a repetition of two vowel sounds. The first one is I, like in the words eyelids, hide, like, and eyes. The second vowel sound we have O in soft and full. So the first sound I in these different words followed by different consonants. So here the sound I, that is to say the vowel sound I, followed by the consonant sound le, eyelids. And here the vowel sound I, followed by the consonant sound de, hide. And in this word, the vowel sound I, followed by the consonant sound k. So we have like. Here, the vowel sound I, followed by the consonant z, eyes. So here we have the same vowel sound in these words. Eyelids, hide, like, and eyes, which is I, followed by different consonant sounds. Le, de, ke, and ze. On the other hand, in this example, we have another vowel sound which is repeated and followed by different consonant sounds. This sound is O. Here we have in the words soft and full. In soft, the vowel sound O followed by the consonant sound T. In full, the vowel sound O is followed by the consonant sound re. Here we have a table for the explanation of the use of assonance in the previous lines, as I have just said. Lines 1 and 2, we have the words eyelids, hide, like, and eyes. the same vowel sound I, different consonant sounds le, de, ke, and ze. So in these two lines, 1 and 2, assonance can be clearly presented through the use of repeated vowel sound I followed by different consonant sounds le, de, ke, and ze. On the other hand, line 2, we have the words soft and floor. The same vowel sound O with different consonant sounds that are fe and re. So in line 2, assonance can be clearly presented through the use of repeated vowel sound O followed by different consonant sounds fe and re. Moving on to another sound poetic device, which is called onomatopoeia. Well, what do I mean by onomatopoeia? It is a poetic sound device which refers to the imitation of natural sounds and the sounds of words. For example, we have many common words such as clatter or moo sound somewhat like the sounds they name. For another sound poetic device, we have rhyme. As we have said before, the lines of verse are said to rhyme or to have rhyme scheme when the ends of their final words have identical sounds. So, as an example for rhyme can be found in Lord Byron's poem There Be None of Beauty's Daughters, lines 1 to 4. There be none of beauty's daughters with a magic like thee, and like a music on the waters is thy sweet voice to me. As you see here, we have rhymed lines with rhyme scheme AB, AB. So, the last sound, which is the, of the final word daughters of the first line is identical to the last sound of the final word, which is waters, of the third line, labeled by the letter A. On the other hand, the last sound, which is E, in the final word, which is the, of the second line, is identical to the last sound of the final word, which is me, of the fourth line, labeled by the letter B. So here we have the rhyme scheme AB, AB. Explanation of rhyme in these lines. So, in these lines, Piron uses rhyme scheme in the form AB, AB through the identical sound in the ends of the final words in each line. Thus, the Z sound in the end of the final word daughters of line 1 is identical with the end of the final word waters in line 3. On the other side, the E sound And the end of the final word in line 2 is identical with the end of the final word me in line 4. Finally, the last sound poetic device is rhythm. So, what is a rhythm? As we previously said, rhythm is the arrangement of stressed and unstressed sounds in speech or writing into pattern. Rhythm and meter may be regular or it may vary within a line of work. That was the end of our lecture today. For further reading, please refer to this reference. Next lecture, we will start a revision. Thank you very much for your time and good luck.